All right, now I'm on the back side, P186. Okay, how many vertices does a square pyramid have? Okay, well, let's draw that. We have a square, and it comes up to a point. So we have 1 vertices here, 2, 3, 4, 5, where all the lines meet. How many vertices does a square pyramid have? 5. Okay, each box of fudge is constructed from 2 triangles and 3 rectangles. What is the shape of each box? Well, if it's got 2 triangles and then 1, 2, 3 rectangles, that is a triangular prism. Okay, number 3, Brian jogged the same distance each day for 7 days. He ran a total of 22.4 miles. The equation is given to us. Great. 7d equals 22.4. Can be used to find the distance d in miles. How far did Brian jog? Well, I got to get this d by itself, so I do the inverse operation. 7 with a d right next to it means 7 times d. So the inverse operation would be division. What do I divide by? That's 7. To get rid of that 7 leaves you with just 1d, or just d. And then what I do to one side of the equal sign, I have to do to the other. So I divide 7 into 22.4. No decimal out here, so I can bring my decimal straight up. And then I'll let you finish that math up to find out how far he jogs each day. Okay, number 4, a hot air balloon is at an altitude of 240 feet. The balloon descends, so if it's descending, it's going down, subtracting 30 feet per minute. What equation gives the altitude y in feet of the hot air balloon after x minutes? So y is what the altitude will be. It starts at 240, and then you're taking away 30 feet, but per minute, and they told us x is the minute. So for every minute, it means we have to multiply 30 times x. Let's see. And that's going to give us our final answer. That is our answer, because they didn't tell us find out what would the height be after 5 minutes, but we could find that out. We just plug in 5 for the x, and then 5 times 3 is 150, and then we subtract that from 240. We take 240 minus that 150, and that would be the height of the balloon after 5 minutes. But they didn't ask us to do that. They just wanted the equation, and there it is. This represents minutes, and the y represents feet. Altitude in feet, I should say. Okay, a rectangular heptagon has sides measuring 26 millimeters, and it is divided into 7 congruent triangles. Each triangle has a height of 27. What is the area? Well, we know sides. So, let's see, area of a triangle is 1/2 the base. Okay, regular heptagon, so all the bases are the same. Half of 26 times the height, 27. Half of 26 is 13, and then 13 times 27. So you're going to get this answer by doing 27 times 13. And then once you get this answer, there are 7 of these. So you have to take that answer, multiply it by 7, and that will give you your final answer. Okay. Number 6, Alexis draws quadrilateral STUV with vertices S at 1, 3, T at 2, 2, U at 2, -3, and V at 1, -2. What name best classifies the quadrilateral? Okay, so I actually don't have my graph paper, scratch paper, so you're going to want to get graph paper, make your X and your Y axis, and then graph these points. Okay, X is always first, so the first one's going to be over 1, up 3. It's going to be somewhere around there. T is 2 and 2. It's going to be somewhere around there. U is 2, -3, so it's going to be somewhere down here. And then V is 1, -2. So that looks to me, and again, this is just a rough estimate, but that looks to me like a parallelogram. But again, graph it out on graph paper to be sure, but that gives you an idea of kind of where your dots are going to be. All right, thanks again for watching, and I will, as always, see you on the next one.